Noisy Pixel.
What's up, nerds? And this is Mark, once again, the Chad of NoisyPixel.net, coming to you for a new Noisy News Week episode. Unfortunately, Azario is still busy moving into his new house, and he has really nothing set up. No lights, no cameras, no action, you know what I mean? No action at all. So, Mark has to fill in for him once again. I know you're not nearly as excited for the news, possibly, but, you know, if you enjoy us that much, maybe you'll stick around once again for this episode of Mark Fills In for Azario. We're probably going to keep it pretty light this episode, one, to make it easy on me, obviously, because, you know, this is really not my jam, but Noisy Pixel is my jam. Let's get into the news, where we feature all the news from NoisyPixel.net this week. This is the week of October 9th, 2021. Obviously, Mark is not playing any new games or games that we're going to talk about because I'm too busy making content out here. So anyways, starting off the news roundup, we have super important news, obviously, especially to Azario. This is his favorite game. Shout out to Sora making impact into Super Smash Bros. I don't think I necessarily saw this coming, but I feel like I've had discussion with other people saying, hey, you know who would be cool in Smash? Sora, bringing out the Keyblade. Some people are saying he looks a little overpowered, but honestly, who isn't overpowered when they release a new Smash Bros. Character nowadays? But I honestly like to see new characters come into the game. I do like the abundance of characters to play, and I'm glad that we don't have another Fire Emblem character because I'm tired of the same inputs from all the Fire Emblem characters. I really think we should go back to the classic Mario characters, like where is Funky Kong in Smash Bros? Why can't I smack people with a surfboard? But no, we have to have 7 Fire Emblem characters, and now we have another swordsman, Sora. But I appreciate Sora, so shout out to Sora in Smash Bros. So actually, during the Super Smash Bros. Event where they announced Sora, details were released that you can now play Kingdom Hearts on the Nintendo Switch. We don't have many release dates or official announcements yet, but we do know that Kingdom Hearts 3 will be coming to Nintendo Switch via the cloud gaming service. So keep a lookout for your favorite Kingdom Hearts titles coming to Nintendo. Next up, we have Koei Tecmo announced that they will publish the Gus-developed RPG adventure Atelier Sophie 2, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream, on PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC, via Steam on February 25th, 2022. So it's a little far out next year, obviously we have a few months, but on NoisyPixel.net we do have a ton of screenshots for you guys to look at. I mean, come on, even I know what Atelier is, so y'all better be picking up this game when it comes out. It does look pretty nice, and you could be checking out what your best girl might look like in this trailer, so keep an eye out for this game in February. We also have Koei Tecmo announcing that the Omega Force developed strategy Musou Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires will launch on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Series X, and I just turned my Xbox on by accident, Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam on February 15th, 2022. Originally, this game was delayed for improvements, but Dynasty Warriors 9 is delayed no more. We can actually take a look at the new trailer they put out on our website and also on screen here, showing some new stuff that we haven't seen before. I would hope now that they are not delaying the game that, you know, of course they show us some new content, keep the hype going. I would imagine if I was a game developer and I delayed a game, I'd probably be releasing some teasers more often than not. So this action slasher samurai-like game kind of fits right up into my Chad alley. So I do appreciate some basic mechanics such as swinging a sword and being ninja-like or samurai-like, whatever you nerds would like to criticize me on next. On to the next piece. We have Xseed announced that they will publish the updated version of Corpse Party on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Series X, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam on October 20th, 2021. The updated version of Corpse Party has been revamped, but it still contains the same charm that it used to have in 1996, actually, when it released. In addition, we do have 5 main story chapters, each with multiple gruesome endings, actually. But hey, we do see some Western releases right before Halloween, so we can kick our spooky gaming into high gear with this game, and hopefully you can make it through without feeling scared. Next up, we have PM Studios release a new gameplay trailer for the 0801 developed action game No Longer Human. It's in development for PC via Steam and consoles to release in 2022. Let me just say, this game looks crazy. If you take a look at the trailer, it is just jittery, it's fast, it is... If you're looking to get a seizure while running through a platformer in this, looks like a very high skill cap game because it's almost hard to see what you're doing. For someone who's a competitive or really likes to get the most out of their game or to really see how much they can improve themselves, I feel like this game has a lot of leeway with self-improvement, getting used to what the game looks like and how it feels. It's very snappy. I would definitely, take a look at the full trailer because this game just looks awesome. Coming in hot, we have Armor Game Studios released a new review for the Vertical Reach developed survival horror adventure, The Tartarus Key, coming to PC via Steam in 2022. This game is looking pretty similar to Resident Evil on PlayStation 1, if you can remember all the way back then, nerds. I myself even owned a PlayStation 1, and I really enjoyed some of the games on PlayStation 1, along with playing some Nintendo 64 around that era. But the graphics do really remind you of that older style gameplay in PlayStation, especially with the music that they offer, just the way the sharpness and the edge of the graphics, like I guess you want to call them sprites, they just look so similar to retro games. So if you really like the style of old vintage games, you probably might really enjoy this entry. Clouded Leopard Entertainment and Katakawa Games released gameplay from the simulation RPG Relayer, coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on February 17th, 2022. It's been revealed that the game will be coming west, but the dates upon that really have not been released. Still, the Japanese do confirm that they will have English support in this title. Up next, we have Arc System Works sharing the first official trailer for the upcoming River City Girls 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up. Just would like to point out, I really like the key art in general. I think the text design is pretty nice. But this is a, typical little fighting game, 2D side-scrolling, click some buttons, throw some punches, throw some kicks, something we probably have seen before. But it's a new iteration of this type of game. So if you like anime, if you like Japanese culture, you might like this beat-em-up game. Finally, we have Circle Entertainment announcing that they will publish the Radeon-developed SRPG Mercenaries Rebirth: Call of the Wild Links on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 on October 14th, 2021. We do see that an English release is planned, but again, we see no release date as of right now for that translation. The moment you nerds have all been waiting for, we have visual novel news coming up next, as Shirabune has announced they'll publish Ninki Seiyu, if I said that right. How to Make a Pop Voice Actress in English. This is a romantic comedy visual novel about professional voice actresses, and it will be released on PC via Jurin on October 8th, 2021. Just like old releases from these developers, we will see 18+ content on the English version, so keep a lookout for that. We are going to feature our interviews on noisypixel.net, such as the producer and head of Gust, Junzo Hosoi Atelier Sophie 2. I have no idea what I'm saying. Shout out to nerds and their Japanese culture. But other than that, we have previews now, and the preview we are featuring is Keylocker. We also have Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars, and that is it for previews. So up next, we have reviews on the site, and these reviews are Rainbow Billy, The Curse of Leviathan, Trap Genesis, Steel Assault, and Far Cry 6. And guys, that is the news. Hopefully I did a decent job. It is very short, this episode, but that's just to keep it light on me. Sometimes things happen here. Azario is busy. Mark is not busy, so he's gonna fill in and be a nice guy. But I do appreciate you even getting this far with me, because I know you guys love your nerd Azario, and I just can't be him. I am myself, and he is himself, and that's what makes the world great. But other than that, thank you guys, because we love you all. So please subscribe, please comment, please like, do all the interactive things to our channel, post in the community, comment, follow us on Twitter, where we're almost at 11,000 followers. We're doing giveaways for our 3-year anniversary right now, so definitely keep intact with our posts. But other than that, have a good week. I'll see you next time. Mark out. Peace out.
Noisy Pixel.